Well, I'm gonna take it back a little bit, man. You know, you touched on being a Piru, which I don't think many people even really know that much about you, man.
Good.
But I seen a video, an old video, where it says you were G-checking a dude for false claiming to be a blood.
Mm-hmm.
Can you elaborate on that?
Back in the G, bruh, I was active and I was doing stupid ass dumb nigga shit. And this is before I got shot, right? So I was pushing the line for what I represented and what I was taught. And what I was taught, you know, if you're not this, don't claim it. And if someone is claiming what they not, you check them. And you check them in the right way. You give them a DP. So I gave him a DP. You dig? And that's exactly what it was. I gave him a disciplinary punch to his fucking face. And he got that. Fuck him. You dig? But now that I'm older, you know, I got shot, I re-educated myself. You know, I'm grown, bro. I don't care about colors. I care about money. You know, so I'm not, I care about money and God and my family. I don't care about that shit no more. So I can elaborate on something that is drama tendencies, but the real truth of it is I'm not about that no more. So I can't sit up here and elaborate on something that I'm not about no more. At that time, he got checked. To this day, it's still fuck him. He shouldn't have been claiming what he wasn't. Period.
How did you get involved with being a Piru?
I told you I was going on Greyhounds. And the first place I went to on my first Greyhound trip at 13 years old, playing the Mac Shell Shock CD, was Los Angeles. It took me probably about 30-something hours to get there. I went there. I tried to play my CD first. I met a man named Green Eyes. He introduced me to the Pirus. I got put on. I lived out there with him until I turned 14. And then I realized I wanted to pursue my career. But in the between time, I've done things that I shouldn't have been doing. And it made me a certified out there. So every time I went out there, I didn't have to go through checking in and all that. It's because I'm already certified. So the WAC 100s and all them people let you know that Get Chopper Young City, yeah, he for real. Even the big U's, they all let you know that was here. He put in his work before a lot of out here that's not from around here did. I did what I needed to do, and didn't even realize I was doing it. So I'm certified from whatever I represented at that time. That's just facts.
So now, you, Wayne, and Baby are all from the same hood.
Yep.
Mob Piru, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But I got put on differently. So
okay.
I can never discredit Baby, because Baby from my hood. But I'm just going to say, I don't know how they got put on, but I got put on from going to the motherland myself and getting it out the mud. So I don't know. You heard me how they got put on. But I got put on by fighting for a long time. Everybody. And then getting love shown to me after that.
So you actually, so you got courted on.
Mm-hmm. Without even realizing that's what was happening.
How did that happen?
I rode with Green Eyes. He took me to a park. And then we kicking it. And then they started fighting on me. What am I gonna do? Let these punch on me? I started fighting back. You dig? I thought my life was on the line. And then at a certain amount of time, they started hugging me. They went from fighting me, punching me in my face, and I'm bleeding everywhere and got blood clots in my eyes, to they started hugging me. And that's how that happened. They went from fighting me, beating me up, giving me blood clots, to hugging me. That's exactly how that went. So I don't know.
Damn.
So I don't know how everybody else got put on, but that's how I got put on. And for what I represent, that's how I know that's how you get put on. And that's how I got put on. I don't know how nobody else got put on, but that's how I got put on. So no matter what, you can discredit me all you want, but you can't in the streets. You know, because ask WAC 100. You know what I'm saying? Ask these how City got down. You know, they're gonna let it be known that you can't play with City. City did that, you know. Period. I did that. Yeah. But I'm grown now.
Damn.
That makes sense, Cam? I'm grown.
No, I hear you. I hear you, man. That's just.
And I feel like
the
right way to get put on is to go to the motherland. You know what I mean? From out of town can't put you on. You got to go to the motherland and get put on. And you gotta go face that. You heard me? You gotta go get that. You dig? And I did that without even know I'd done that. So I've done a lot of things in my life, ironically, without recognizing and realizing what I was doing. Facts.
Now I seen you mention that Mac 10 brought the Bloods to New Orleans.
Facts. I came back from LA, and I tried to get my hood, my Uncle Chris, hit him hard Chris. I was telling him that, I got put on from the Pirus and we could set this bitch off on Barone. And he was like, this is not gang banging. He was like, we ward bang, but we ain't gang banging. And once he said that to me, I wasn't even on it no more. But yet and still, buku years later, I seen Mac 10 come down here. I mean, he been coming down here since the Master P era, but I seen him come down here with Baby and them and with all the blood shit. And next thing you know, everybody became Bloods and it was okay and accepted from them, but it wasn't accepted from an official. Ironic. Funny.
Damn.
Funny.
Okay,
man.
damn. So you seen Mac 10 come all the way down. Okay, damn.
In the do the damn thing era. Remember that? Do the damn thing. Do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? In that era, right? It was all gravy when Mac 10 came and put y'all down with the set, but it wasn't all gravy buku years ago when I came and officially was willing to put down on the set. So I just looked at it like people choose who they want to. You know what I'm saying? Funny to me. It's just it's still to say, bro. To this day, it's still funny to me how niggas is gang banging when I was, and I'm an official one, and I wasn't with that, Yeah.
Now, has gangbanging kind of grown more in New Orleans than what it was?
It has, but at the end of the day, I'm 37. I could care less who gangbanging out this bitch because I ain't, I'll be lying and say I'm active. I'm a member. I'm always represent. You know what I'm saying? I'm always represent forever, but I can't elaborate on what I'm not no more. I'm not a gangbanger no more. I'm just a gang member, and I'm not in that world no more. But yes, it has multiplied, courtesy of Wayne making it popular. But it's just funny. I smile when I see that shit because I'm like, never mind. You know what I'm saying?
I think I seen you say that there's not many Crips or there's not any Crips in New Orleans.
Nah. There ain't no Crips here. But to be honest with you, it's real niggas. Then you got a certain amount of Bloods here, and then you got really no Crips. I don't think a Crip would last here because niggas don't really wear blue like that. I wear blue now. I'm grown, but don't really wear blue like that down here. To be honest with you, no blue flags and all that shit there. Unless they Nipsey fans, because we're in the era now towards everybody. You heard me? It's followers now. So maybe they might roll with the Nipsey era, but I don't really see. They won't do it uptown where I'm from. You're not gonna wear no blue flags like that where I'm from. You ain't doing it. It ain't even smart to do it. That's just my opinion. Yeah. Facts.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not wise to do it. You heard me? Yeah.
How young were you when you first met Lil Wayne and Baby?
When I met Baby, I was 9. Yeah, I was 9 when I met Baby. When I met Wayne, I was 13. I met him on the road. I met Wayne when they did the Cash Money Rough Rider tour. I low-key was trailing them. I was going to different cities on Greyhounds just to be around. You know what I'm saying? And Slim knew, Slim seen me all the time.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.